Hello everybody and welcome to Robert's Movie Talk. I'm your host, Robert, and this is a laid-back show where I run down the week's biggest movie news. Sorry that I couldn't do some on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday like I normally should do. I was just in Sacramento and I forgot to bring my camera, so I couldn't do it. But I did get today off because it's President's Day, so I decided to do it now. So I have picked out some of the most popular news. I have it on a piece of paper here, and that's what I'll be reading off. And yes, so we shall just get into it. So our first news is that there is a new Captain America suit. Now, I really did like the one in the Avengers. So, seeing this new one, I wasn't sure. See, I'm not really all that big on costume design, like, oh, he's got a costume, it looks good, or it looks bad. There's nothing really that can go terribly bad. It's not like a costume makes or breaks a movie. But I gotta say, I do quite like this costume. It just captures what Captain America is. He's a buff fighter, does a lot of practicing, and he's just saves the world. So, and this suit looks like he could save the world in it. So I think it is a pretty cool suit. I do very much like the suit. I think I don't know what more I can say about it. I really like the suit. So the next one is also a Avengers themed one. Marvel, I guess. Black Widow has just announced Kevin Feige has announced Black Widow will have a huge role in the Avengers. Now I gotta say, I'm not too fond of it. Why? Because Iron Man's gonna have a big role with the Ultron thing. Kevin Feige has said Scarlet Witch and that other guy I forgot are gonna have a big role. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, they're gonna have a big role, and a few other people having big roles. And we just had another one, Black Widow, with a big role. And I'm kind of getting scared that we're giving away too much story, like just way too much over characters that don't need a lot of story. I think though Black Widow is an interesting character, she's not one of the big five, Captain America, Hulk, blah blah blah, not one of the big five, and she was a super small role in the first Avengers, and I'm just not sure. Now, in what Kevin Feige said, he also said he would like to do a Black Widow movie, and people have said confirmed. Black Widow is having her own movie. No, it's not. Black Widow is definitely not having her own movie. Kevin Feige just said that he would really, really like for her to have her own movie. And who knows? It could happen. Phase 3. There's also some other report out of nowhere saying Guardians of the Galaxy is getting a sequel. That's also not true. The only thing known of Phase 3 is Ant-Man right now. So, there goes that. The next one is a very sad loss in film history. Shirley Temple has recently passed away. She passed away, I believe, on Monday. Now, while living a huge, long life, she was only in films for about her childhood, up till like 21. She had a great life. I believe she broke a record on most entertained, kid or something. I don't know. But she was just tremendous. Great. Her famous saying was, get famous when you're a kid, I believe, or something like that. Get into acting when you're a kid. And I'm going to try to take up on that advice. And then after that, after her huge, big movie career, she went on to be in Congress and politics and just had a great life that way. She had like 2 big things in her life and just a great life. She passed away 85, which is a good long life. So while sad passing, it's not terrible. I mean it's terrible. I don't know what I mean. Anyway, so there's another piece of Avengers news. Avengers 2 has just started principal photography. Good. It takes a while to get films like this made. And now that Avengers has started their principal photography, we may start hearing even more and more news. And the film's coming out in 2015. They started filming 2014. I bet that they can get it done by the end of 2014. I'm not sure, but I think that they can do it because they got Thor done in like 7 months or something. All right, and now another crazy one. Okay, I've heard that they had 2 versions of the script. One with Will Smith and one without for Independence Day 2. What is it, like ID Forever Part 1 or something? I don't know. So anyway, and it has been confirmed he is not in the movie. Here is the bad thing. I say it's good for the studio because he was asking an unreasonable amount of money for like $25 million, I believe, and then his kids be in it. That's an unreasonable amount of money. And he's not having a good role after he made that film After Earth. Just terrible film. And he's not making big blockbusters anymore. And I think that this film could have really helped Will Smith. So it's really terrible for Will Smith because all of a sudden, oh no, I've just lost my biggest chance to redeem myself. What is he going to do next? Another terrible visual effects, stupid acting film? He's done plenty of those. He needs a good one in his run. And he just passed one up. Very bad for him. Okay. Now this one, on Monday everything was awesome because the Lego movie had just dominated the box office. The Monuments Men coming in second with like 21 million, but the Lego movie, 65 million, I believe. 65 million. Wow, that is a lot. It's the second biggest opening in February, and it's great. It's plain old great. What does it mean? Well, the Lego Movie 2 is going to be a great success. The Lego Ninja Go movie that they're going to do is going to be a great success. Lego movies from now on will be a great success. And that Warner Brothers can do great animated films and advertise them right, which is just great. And I think it's a very good thing. And the last news story for right now is that a little bit of news from DC that the Batman in the DC universe will be reflecting off of the Dark Knight Returns graphic novel. I have not read the graphic novel, but I have gotten ideas of it. And I think this is pretty good. Obviously a more seasoned Batman. And I don't know what else I could say about it. It's just really good that they are going ahead with this. And I think it will make Batman vs. Superman a better film after it's had some bad things. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. What else? The pushback, they're not having a great time, and finally they just said something really good. Okay, now that we've got that done, I'm going to do a little segment called, I don't have a name for it, but basically I choose something I want to talk about. So I chose the topic today to talk about, was Jesse Eisenberg the right pick for Lex Luthor? Now there are obviously a lot of downsides. Jesse Eisenberg always talks like this in every role that he's in, and sometimes you can't understand. I mean, he he just talks super fast from films like Now You See Me, a super intense role, to a sitcom like Modern Family. He just talks and talks really fast like this so that you can't understand what he's saying most of the time. And then another one, although he's 30, he looks like he's 12. And Lex Luthor doesn't look like he's 12. I won't take the bald thing into a bad reason because I didn't really care if he was bald or not. Like, if anyone was bald, they'd probably say, ooh, then he should do it. Ooh, then he should be Lex Luthor just because they're bald. I don't know where that came from. Great actors have hair. And also another thing, there were a lot of good actors lined up that could be, Lex Luthor, but they went with Jesse Eisenberg instead. But I still gotta say, I do like it. He got an Academy Award nomination, which really does say something. And getting an Academy Award nomination is not just a walk in the park. It's really, really good. Now, he didn't win, but still, getting a nomination is great. And he's not a terrible actor. I say he's kind of overrated. Don't take that as I hate it. It's just, I think he's overrated. And I think he can improve, definitely. Just slow down his talking so that he can talk like other Hollywood actors. And I think if he does that, he'll be a great Lex Luthor. So, that's everything I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you do want to get a question answered on the show, leave something in the comments or email me at pixar206@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again on Friday. Robert out.